We're at a Mount America Stadium where ASU Sun Devils played a game that they want to forget as they lost to Fresno State by a final score of 29-0. And Brendan, I really don't know what to say about this game. It was tough. Injuries, turnovers, you name it. Like, nothing could go right for ASU on offense, especially.
Yeah, no, Franklin, it was a disaster to say the least. I mean, They already came in here with Jaden Rashada hurt, and then they played Trenton Bourguet. They said that they were going to play in the first two series. He got hurt on the second series. Brought in Pyne, and he got hurt later in the game. They had to go resort to their four-string quarterback, Jacob Conover, and it looks like they're going to have him going forward as a starter.
Yeah, Brendan. Trenton Bourguet was 6 of 8 before he got hurt. Then we also had Pyne, who was 5 of 13 with 2 picks, had 2 fumbles before he got hurt. Jacob Conover, 6 of 16 with 2 picks. He finished the game, which was a blessing. But it's tough to say after a game like this. Not only the injuries, but the turnovers, they just look flat again on offense. You can dish that out to O-line, who were also injured in this game. I mean, there's a quote that Kenny Dillingham said at the end of this pressure where they might have not have been able to practice if another O-lineman got hurt. I can't even fathom what happened tonight, but
yeah, no, Dillingham said they had to let the clock run out at the end of the game because they couldn't deal with any more injuries on the O-line, which is just an insane thing to think about. And another thing, a positive of this game was the defense, though. Once again, they entered this matchup as a top 25 defense in the whole entire country, and they showed it wide tonight. And even Kenny Dillingham said that it was one of the most incredible things that he's been a part of, just watching the defense tonight, because they only allowed 15 points off of the 8 turnovers tonight and 29 overall. So it was just that's amazing.
Yeah. It was like the first 2 drives of each half resulted in a touchdown. Other than that, despite the 8 turnovers, they've only given up all field goals the rest of the game, which was an incredible performance by the ASU defense, who continues to carry the load for this team moving forward, and they're going to need every ounce of them moving forward. And that's the one area that I could say that is actually pretty healthy on this team, which you have the D linemen. Obviously, Clayton Smith got hurt tonight, but you got BJ Green, who's been playing his butt off for the ASU Sun Devils this year. Jordan Clark's been playing really well. Trey Brown as well. Like this whole defense from top to bottom, led by Ward, the defensive coordinator, is just doing good. And his blitz packages, even tonight, was really, really, really good, given those 2 corner blitzes for sacks. I mean, list can go on and on about how great the defense played despite the circumstances tonight.
No, yeah, for sure. And we knew Brian Ward coming to ASU that he could dial up those unique packages, and I think tonight was the first time you saw it. You had Ro Torrance get 2 blitzes or 2 sacks off a cornerback blitz, was really like something ASU fans haven't seen in a while. And then Shamari Simmons also got a sack off a safety blitz. So
up the middle too, which is great.
Yeah, so their defense, their packages, the way that they were able to stop the Bulldogs offense, especially deep in ASU territory, that was overall positive and something they can take away going into next week.
Speaking of moving forward, they got to figure out the injury updates with these quarterbacks. Obviously, Kenny Dillingham talked at the end of the game with Trenton Bourguet getting an MRI on his left leg. Pyne, who re-injured his leg that he injured his hamstring on, but it's a muscular injury, as Kenny Dillingham pointed out. But nothing was as big as what Kenny Dillingham updated about Jaden Rashada, who is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, which is a tough blow to the freshman quarterback who was looking to build on this season and get those reps that he really needs. But he injured or re-injured something that he suffered back in high school. It happened in the last game against Oklahoma State. And it's just a tough blow to this offense that's really struggling, especially in the second half of games. And now we got to go with our 4th-string quarterback moving forward, it seems like.
Yeah, and they haven't scored a single point in 6 quarters, which I don't know how you take that going into next week against USC, which they are facing Caleb Williams, last season's Heisman winner. So that'll be another good test for the defense.
Yeah.
And I don't know, can they muster up anything offensively with how banged up they are? I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting to see. Like I really don't know what to expect for next week from the offense, but I know defense has shown that they can step up when needed. So I really like what I've seen from the defense. Offense is just in a very tough spot with all the injuries.
We'll be reporting at ASU practice all week, as well as we'll be back here at Mount America Stadium when they host USC on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. sharp. But until then, I am your host, Franklin Miller, joined by Brennan Mao, signing off.